Title: Nightmares Unveiled. It was a moonless night in the small, forgotten town of Ravensbrook, nestled deep within the dense woods. The wind whispered through the ancient trees, carrying with it an eerie silence that sent shivers down the spines of those unfortunate enough to be awake. The townsfolk knew better than to venture out after dark, for within the shadows lurked an unspeakable horror, malevolent force that had haunted Ravensbrook for generations. Legend spoke of a cursed family that had once ruled the town with an iron fist, their thirst for power leading them to unspeakable acts. It was said that the family's matriarch, Lady Seraphina, had struck a diabolical deal with a sinister entity, exchanging her soul for dominion over life and death. In return, her bloodline was cursed to suffer eternally, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. One fateful night, as the clock struck midnight, a chilling mist crept through Ravensbrook. It slithered through the streets, seeking out the descendants of Lady Seraphina. The townspeople huddled in their homes, clutching their loved ones, praying to be spared from the impending horror. In a small cottage on the outskirts of town, siblings Eliza and Samuel waited in terror. They were the last of the cursed bloodline, orphaned at a young age after their parents' mysterious deaths. Eliza clung to Samuel, her wide eyes darting around the room as the mist seeped through the cracks in the walls. The air grew frigid, and the siblings could feel the weight of an unseen presence in the room. Suddenly, the mist coalesced into a spectral figure, Lady Seraphina herself. Her ethereal form was both beautiful and grotesque, her skin pale as death, eyes hollow and soulless. She drifted towards them, her voice a chilling whisper that echoed through the air. "Welcome, dear descendants," she crooned, her voice dripping with malice. "The time has come to fulfill your family's legacy. You shall be the vessels of my return to the realm of the living." Eliza and Samuel trembled, unable to break free from the gaze of the vengeful spirit. Lady Seraphina raised her hand, and from the shadows emerged grotesque, otherworldly creatures, twisted amalgamations of flesh and bone, each bearing a terrifying resemblance to their deceased ancestors. The siblings' screams pierced the night as the creatures closed in, their claws and teeth glinting in the dim light. Eliza and Samuel fought desperately, their fear-fueled adrenaline giving them a momentary surge of strength. In a desperate bid for survival, they managed to knock over an old candelabra, sending flames licking across the floor. The creatures shrieked in agony as the fire consumed them, and Lady Seraphina's wail echoed through the cottage. The mist began to retreat, dissipating into the night like a nightmare fading with the dawn. The siblings gasped for breath, their hearts pounding as they stared at the smoldering remains of the otherworldly horrors. As the sun's first rays broke through the darkness, Eliza and Samuel clung to each other, their faces pale and haunted. The horror they had witnessed would forever be etched into their minds, a gruesome reminder of the curse that had plagued their family for generations. Ravensbrook would remain a town of shadows, its streets forever haunted by the memory of that fateful night. The curse had been broken, but the scars it left behind were a testament to the darkness that could consume even the most innocent of souls. And so the legend of the cursed bloodline would live on, a cautionary tale of the horrors that lurked in the depths of the human heart.